Bing, bing. We're live. It's the Martin Fowler Scrum. I'm Sam. We have Nick and Chris all here today. I'm still a bit unwell. My voice is not very strong. Just a quick update from me. So I managed to do the web dev mob this morning, which was good. Before that, I managed to have a chat with Pierre-Jean, who's the client for the Noteboat project, the big design sprint we did last week. And turns out, actually, yeah, his phone is quite a lot smaller than we thought. But I've got that information now, and I think I've got a lead on how to make the prototype look better on his phone. So that's good. Yesterday, we had a very quick AV community meeting. We had the website one meeting, lots to do. Things today, we've got the RSpec mob coming up, which I think is now going to focus on testing in Rails, and starting with a new textbook. And then also, was it Tuesday? We've got, yeah, maybe not so many other things going on. Yeah, main issues we've got coming up are we're trying to deploy a website one, which there's some 500 errors there. And I was just getting 500 errors on production, the same ones that Sigurd pointed out yesterday morning. So that's kind of a bit frustrating, but there we go. Nico, how are things with you?
Yep. Yesterday night, I had the meeting with the SHF project and the client. It was fine. It was just for displaying some of the things that we were doing. Today I've been working on a couple pull requests there. I need some feedback, but it's going fine. So now I'm working with the website one station environment, trying to figure out why we are getting the 500 error when I navigate to my account, to my profile. And I think that is all. Today I will be working with the local support pull request that I opened for increasing the call coverage. I think that I'm going to change it a little bit and I'm going to close it. So yeah, that is all. Yeah.
All right, great, thank you, Nico. And hey, Chris, how are you doing today? So you're muted at the moment. Maybe I can unmute you. Let's see. Yeah, we can hear you now. How are you doing, Chris? You all right?
I'm good.
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Okay.
That's great. Is this your first Scrum?
Yeah, this is my first Scrum.
Cool. So you don't have to tell us anything, but we're always very interested to hear what your people are working on and if they're stuck on anything. What stuff are you doing recently?
So currently, I just forked the website one repo that was yesterday. So what I'm looking forward to is finding something that I can actually contribute to for the website one as I improve my skills in Rails.
Great.
So it's been a while actually. I think I've been on and off. The last time we communicated was like some few months ago, but I explained my issues. It was about internet connectivity, but I assume in the next maybe 3 or so months I'll be catching up with you guys each and every week for the scrums. Right. So I hope to identify something that I can contribute to the website one project and share with the rest of the team.
Fantastic. Oh, great to have you with us, Chris. Yeah. And you're in the website one channel. We had a website one meeting yesterday. You might want to check out the video from that website. So what do we do?
I can hear some noise.
Yeah, so Gertie has joined us. Some others have joined us. I've just muted them. Sorry, Chris. Yeah, I was just saying, do watch the video for the website one meeting that was in the website one channel yesterday to catch up on what's going on there. But yeah, we'll definitely try and help you find a ticket to work on. We've had Gertie and Crafty join us as well. Hey there, Gertie. Hey there, Crafty. How are things going with you?
Doing fine.
Yeah. At the moment, Crafty? Gertie, anything to report to us? Anything blocking you at the moment?
Hi, guys. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you fine. Go right ahead.
Okay, I'm still working on cucumber tests, finishing up probably today. So far, no blockers. Yeah.
All right.
Nice.
Great stuff.
Ketty, do you remember the issue that we were talking with you on local support about?
Yeah.
Well, what you did, the first thing that you did was okay. So you will need to move it again to the application controller. Sorry,
I have.
that.
So I just move it back to the application controller.
Nice. Okay.
All right.
All right, good stuff. Okay, well, that's our Scrum then. I think the blockers, Nico and I need to work on this website one stuff. And if other people want to arrange pairing sessions. But yeah, I'm just going to mute Gertie's got a fair amount of background noise there. So maybe also Chris. Let's do that. So yeah, Nico, we're just trying to do the deploy of website one. We've got, so to share my screen. I just encountered the same issue that Sigur did yesterday. And here is Sigur. Hey, Sigur. Which is that I got, when I was starting the Scrum, I got this 500 internal error. The Scrum appeared to still start and everything, so that's good, but it's not ideal. Strangely, for me, when I started the Camp Beck Scrum yesterday, it was all fine. I just was going to the logs. So I just wanted to explain to Nico, because you're also looking at the logs on staging. We basically have this ongoing, like memory quota exceeded. So the fact that you see memory quota exceeded doesn't tell us that that's
what's
the cause
problem
of any given problem. I mean, I think it's an ongoing background, like it's a kind of a systemic issue that we have. It's also part of Heroku's business model that they want us to subscribe to pay for more memory. But we do have like memory leaks in our system that, sensibly that would be the more, but then fixing them, and it's all part of Rails. But so I did seem to, I don't know, I mean, it always be very confusing with these logs, what's going on. But it looks like I've got part of a, what's the word, a stack trace in there. But see here, this is a bot scanning for a WordPress site. So that's, I think, unrelated. And if I go back, yeah, again, this is some bot scanning for stuff. Again, WP login. So I don't. This is the difficulty with production is, it's open to the world. We've been around for a while. There are bots busy going through, and there's nothing to indicate to me there what the cause of those 500 errors were for the starting of the modern Fowler Scrum. Yeah, frustrating.
Yeah. But I was able to see what I was able to find the 500 error on station, but because nobody's using it. So
right, you were. Yeah. Do you want to share your screen and show us the 500 error?
Yeah, sure. The entire screen. Yep. Here. I just did a refresh in order to have it play first here.
Yeah.
And this is the error that we have. It seems that undefined split for nil class is what is causing the error.
But so here, you're on like starter get / users BLHA. So this is like user controllers show.
Yes. This is happening when I'm trying to go to my profile. If I click, for example, let's see.
But if you try and go to somebody else's profile.
Okay, let's see that. For example, this one. Yeah, same error.
Okay. So have we got the develop server running? I mean, I guess that's... So what I'm tempted to do there...
Yeah, tell me.
Like, so that seems like a sort of systemic error. I didn't quite want to... Let's do this. Yeah, so what I'm tempted to do here... So we might think, is this bug specific to staging, or what is it specific to?
I was
here?
going, or is it specific to? Sorry, the last thing that you said.
Well, I'm saying, like, so where we are,
yeah,
in terms of tracing down this bug, is this bug might be specific to staging. It might be something particular to the way the staging server is set up.
Yeah.
Now, I guess you had previously tested on the develop server.
On the develop server.
And we didn't have these sorts of problems.
Let me check again.
But so also the difference between
Because
develop...
we are here on develop. I will go to settings.
You're not sharing your screen now at the moment.
Sorry. I thought that it was. So here we are on develop, and I will log in.
So you don't even need to log in. I mean, you can just go to the members page and see if you can view the individual members.
Yep, you're right.
But it doesn't hurt if you log in.
No, we have the same.
Yeah. So that makes so that's interesting. So that makes it seem like we've got some kind of problem.
Yes.
That's more generic and one that's not being caught by the tests. And this is the bigger problem overall, is that in principle, if one has really good tests that really exercise the site and cover everything, then the fact that the tests are green are a strong indication that things are working.
Yeah,
and
but in this
one
case, there is some
upgrade
little
James
thing.
Confidence. But, well, you can say some little thing. I think the danger is that, there's maybe large, I mean, we've got a lot of tests, but how well they properly test the different parts of the site, it's, that's a big challenging. For me, in order to run this locally, I need to install all the latest things, which is going to take a while. But so for you now, I would say, can you run the system locally?
Yeah, that is what I'm going to do now.
Yeah, do you want to just share your screen and do it? Do it right now. Yeah. And I think you know this. I think, but there's other people who are interested in watching the way in which we're analyzing and taking apart this bug.
Yep.
But so one of the things about the develop and the staging servers, which are both running on Heroku and both running in production mode, is that we get very limited information about errors and failures. So now by running the develop branch locally on your own machine,
see if we have everything.
We can then perhaps discover the source of the error. But so yeah, we end up with this funny thing of yes, you've got it locally. That it's very we're merging in lots of changes largely through the GitHub interface, and it's telling us various metrics, saying like, oh, the tests are green, this, that, and the other. There's kind of, although we would like our acceptance tests to make it redundant, there's still a role for manual testing, just as a sanity check that things work locally. I've actually got it running locally now. I've got it all installed myself locally.
I'm sharing my screen, right?
You are, yes.
Okay, perfect. I'm here.
And so that was, so locally for you, if you go and write, there's no problem.
No.
Interesting.
So,
have you run bundle locally for yourself? I saw that you just pulled up the, I mean, it probably would have.
Can you try logging in and visiting another user's page?
Yeah, I would try that. Come on, up.
Yeah, I would be very surprised if that would make a difference. Oh, you're just trying to work out who to log in as.
Yeah, random. Right. What's the first name? Yeah. Okay. It seems that I'm able to navigate the site without problem.
Yeah, and similarly for myself, locally, I'm also able to do the same thing. Yeah, I was able to sign in. I can see other people's pages. I can see mine. So this is a very specific kind of bug.
Yes.
But so the next step for me, if I was
me.
working on this, is I need to run locally in production mode. So what we've got an example is a situation here where, I mean, we should double check that the thing that the code that's deployed on the server is precisely the code that's deployed locally. So I've got this the Git ID 05AA1A84 there. So sanity check, we go to Heroku and we go and check exactly what's in there. I could probably do that from the command line slightly quicker by doing. Can I do that from the command line quicker? I'm not even sure. Well, I'm not even sure that I know. There must be a way for me because I've got. If I've got like the develop server, it would be nice to be able to interrogate the develop server and ask it, what is the what version of Git are you on? I guess if I do git checkout develop master, and it tells me there. See, it's telling me there that it's at this value. I guess that might be pointing to the wrong thing. Not sure if that's right. Anyway, the safer way to do it is to go through Heroku and come in here and let's have a look. So here, no, it's saying here 05A18. So I mean, interestingly, their staging has a different thing deployed to it, which is surprising because I thought we had just deployed. Well, I guess develop may have received more changes since we deployed to staging for our. Yeah, fine. But so given that that's the case, now we have to start eliminating the differences between us running locally, where it's all working, and running remotely, where it's not working. And so the main one there is we need to run in production mode. We do like Rails env production. And that may or may not work. There's like, when we run in production mode, I think it may start to demand a whole series of other bits and pieces.
Yeah, I just tried that and I was unable to run it. But not in that order, so maybe that.
Yeah, well, so that there's then, like, when it runs in production mode, it will expect various other kinds of variables or not, what have you. So sometimes it will, there we go. So we got like an error here saying, what does it want? Yeah, project ID is required. So, I mean, I've done this in the past. What we need, I wonder if I've got
this is Airbreak, right? Yeah.
Yeah, so you have to specify an Airbreak project ID. History, grep, production. I've done it before. One recently, no. So it's sort of like, it's then this annoying thing of like Airbreak project ID equals 1, 2, 3, 4. Probably we should like put in the
Yeah, I had
DevOps channel a list of these things. But once you've got the like set of envars that are there, I thought I'd because I'd moved it so that Airbrake now it sort of gets managed in development mode as well. Anyway, I think that's probably where we should leave it in the Scrum today.
okay.
But I think to get, let's say here, what does it want? And then project key and yeah. So let's anyway. That's that. Good to see you, Sigu. I hope you're going to feel better soon. Yeah, I think what we'll do now is part of my voice is going. We'll call that for the Scrum. But there's a website one DevOps channel where Nico and I will probably continue to kick at that and see if we can get to the bottom of the error. All right. Have a great day, everyone. Bye for now.
Bye-bye.